Hello, my fabulous kindergartners. Welcome back for lesson 2. Today, we're going to learn about our sense of sight. Remember, last time we learned about our 5 senses. We have our sense of sight and smell and taste and hearing and touching. Today, we're going to focus on our sense of sight. We're going to learn all about the body part we use for a sense of sight. Yep, we're going to learn about the eye because we use our eyes to see. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you so we can learn a little bit more. Okay, friends, good. Welcome to lesson 2, your sense of sight. Take a look at this picture. You see a boy leaping on a rock. A leap is another word for jump. So he's jumping or leaping from one rock to another rock. Have you ever heard someone say, "Look before you leap"? They're warning you to be careful and that think before you do something. Look before you leap is saying that it makes a lot of sense because every day we use our eyes to look at the ground ahead of us before we walk, run, or leap. Imagine how dangerous it would be if we did this all with our eyes closed. Our sense of sight helps us be safe. Imagine he was jumping from one rock to another without looking. He wouldn't know how far to go. Your eyes help protect you from the rest of your body. Protect means to keep something safe from harm. And they help you avoid bumping into things, looking before you cross a street, making sure there's no traffic. And while your eyes are busy protecting you, you're busy protecting your eyes. You might not be able to tell when you look at me from here because my eye looks flat, but your eye is actually round like a ball. This is what your eye looks like. This is a model of your eyeball. Pretty cool. This is why they're called eyeballs, because it rounds like a ball. Awesome. Your eyeballs are not hard like gumballs, though. They're actually squishy like gummy bears. Kind of crazy. All right. Your eyelids are the little piece of skin that covers your eyeball when you close your eye or blink. And this helps keep your eyeball safe. The long hairs here, those are called eyelashes. They help brush dirt away from your eye before it gets into your eye. And this is your eyebrow, and they're important too. They help keep water and sweat from going into your eye. Did you know that? It's pretty cool, right? Tears. Look at this picture. You see the poor boy. He has some tears. They're the same tears that come out when you cry. And they're protecting your eyes too. Tear ducts in the corner of your eyes release the tears and they help keep them moist and help wash your eyes out when something's irritating it. Like if you get a piece of dirt in your eye or a bug flies by your eye, the tears help it out. These are the parts of your eye that we just went over. So you see your eyebrow, you see your eyelashes, and you see the tear ducts in the corner. Now you can take a look here. This green part on this, and in the picture, it's the blue part. That is called the iris. The iris is the colored part of your eye, and the pupil is the circle in the middle. The iris and the pupil. Good job. All right, thanks for staying with me. If we were together, we would look at someone else's eyes and see what you notice, but you can go ahead and look at these pictures and think about what you notice. Awesome. I hope you took a second to look at those pictures. That black circle in the middle of everyone's eye, that's the same for everyone, that's the pupil. And that is where the light comes in so that you can see. So that black part right in the middle is what helps you see because that's where the light goes in. And the colorful ring around it, that's the iris. And sometimes people have different color irises, and that's something different in all of those pictures. Pretty cool. So the vocabulary we just went over, it's written out for you here. The iris is the colored part of your eye that controls the amount of light that gets in. And the pupil is the hole that lets the eye in. And protect means to keep yourself from getting hurt. All right. Inside the iris, what part of your eye is changing shape? So look at this picture. We just learned the word for this black part in the middle. What is that called? What part of the eye? Good. It's a pupil, and it's going from small to big, and that's because of the amount of light that's going in. Remember, we just learned that the pupil controls the amount of light. And I'm going to show you something cool. Are you ready? This is what the inside of the eyeball looks like. It's pretty cool, huh? And it labels all the other parts. Very cool. And you can see that it's squishy. Awesome. We're going to do a fun activity now. So now you're going to make a self-portrait of yourself. But there's a challenge. You're going to try and do this with a blindfold first and then using your sense of sight. So in your books, you have a blindfold that you can cut out. Here it is. And I'm going to look at my book on page 6, and it says self-portrait with the blindfold and without. So Ms. Gropper would put this on top of my eyes, take my pencil, my eyes are closed, my blindfold is on. I'm trying to draw my eyes, my nose, my lips. I'm going to draw my hair down. And I'm going to draw my ears. Let's see how my self-portrait looks. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a second so you can see it nice and big. That's my self-portrait with a blindfold. My face isn't even in my face. My eyes aren't in my face. My hair's all the way over here. My ear's all the way over here. Do you think that was easy for me to do with a blindfold on? No way. So now I'm going to use a mirror, and I'm going to hold the mirror in front of me so we can see exactly what I look like right now. And I'm going to draw my face again, my eyes again, and my eyelashes. Oh yeah, I forgot about those when I wasn't looking at myself. Here's my eyelashes and my eyebrows. I forgot all about those when I wasn't looking. My nose, my mouth, okay, my ears, and now my hair down. Wow, this looks so different. And now you can take a look at mine with being able to look in the mirror and with my blindfold on. Think about which drawing looks more like me and which drawing was easier. Do you think it was easier for me to do with the mirror or without my sense of sight with the blindfold on? Yeah, it was definitely easier with the mirror. So now at home, you're going to do this too. So you can either try a blindfold or just close your eyes really tight and draw a self-portrait without looking, no sense of sight. And then draw your self-portrait by looking in a mirror or looking at the computer screen camera and try and draw your self-portrait again. And then think about which one was easier and which one was harder. And then when you're all done with your drawings, there's an exit ticket. And it says, draw a picture of the body part you used to see. So stop and think about what body part we learned about today and then draw it on your exit ticket. What body part you used today and then draw it on your exit ticket. If you really want to try your hardest, you can try and label the parts of the eye we learned about. So you can try and label where the iris is and where the pupils is and where the eyelashes are and where the eyebrows are. Try and blow your science teacher away with all of those labels. So on your exit ticket, draw the body part you used to see and try and label all your work. So to recap, whoa, say that was a lot, Miss Gropper. Think about what we learned today. Try and draw yourself with your eyes closed. Try and draw yourself with looking in a mirror, and then complete your exit ticket to draw a picture of the body part you used to see and try and label your work. You got this, kindergartners. Bye, everyone.